right to question any UFO evidence. But is some evidence better than others? I personally will always question it if some amateur ufologist suddenly catches video evidence of a UFO. But what about a commercial pilot? What happens when an expert witness sees something extraordinary?
We just had something go right over the top of us that, I hate to say this, looked like a long cylindrical object.
That was the pilot of American Airlines Flight 2292 after witnessing a mysterious object pass right by his aircraft.
It almost looked like a cruise missile type of thing moving really fast.
The close encounter happened early Sunday afternoon while the American Airlines flight was passing over New Mexico en route to Arizona.
Have any targets up here? We just had something go right over the top of us.
The radio call was noticed by an airline radio enthusiast who says the call caught his attention because the pilot sounded very excited. On Tuesday, American Airlines validated the call but asked for questions to go to the FBI. The Federal Aviation Administration also acknowledges the pilot reported seeing an object, but says its air traffic controllers did not see any object in the area on their radar scopes. It's not the first time a pilot has spotted unexplained flying phenomena, and while authorities may never be able to explain what this one is, it's definitely an experience this pilot won't forget.
We just had something go right over the top of us that, I hate to say this, looked like a long cylindrical object.
So we're all very aware of the Tic Tac video. And are civilian pilots now seeing the same object, a Tic Tac shaped UFO? Well, this could be a one-off. Or is it? Or has it happened before, like here, back in March 2018?
In two different planes, one a Learjet, the other an American Airlines jet, reported seeing a mysterious object over Arizona last month, we have learned. The exchange with air traffic control sounded like something out of the Twilight Zone.
Number 71 Papa Golf, go ahead.
And there was anybody above us that passed us like 30 seconds ago?
Number 71 Papa Golf, negative.
Okay. Something. A UFO. Yeah. Hey, it's American 1095. Yeah, something just passed over us. Don't know what it was, but it's at least 3,000 feet above us. So yeah, it passed right over the top of us.
No one has figured out what it was. Other pilots did say they saw nothing.
Nevada and Arizona, two states that come up an awful lot on this channel, basically because this is a part of the world that there seems to be a lot going on in. Is it because this is a part of the world that UFOs are particularly interested in? Is it because it's a very busy aviation part of the world, so there are much more witnesses up in the skies to see something? Or is it because America is potentially testing some sort of new weapon system or new drone that looks an awful lot like a UFO? Well, it's not just UFOs that commercial pilots are seeing.
Counter for an American Airlines jet about to land at LAX last night. The pilot of that American Airlines plane called air traffic control to report a man wearing a jetpack flying near his plane. The tower tapes just released.
The tower, American 1997. We just passed a guy in a jetpack.
American 1997, okay, thank you. Were they off to your left side or right side?
Off the left side, maybe 300 yards or so, about our altitude.
That jet was flying at an altitude of 3,000 feet at the time of this encounter. The tower then warned other approaching flights to be on the lookout for a man with a jetpack. That incident under investigation.
However, in the last 12 months, it's not just American pilots that have been seeing UFOs in the skies. Here's a story from the other side of the Atlantic.
Authorities are investigating potential UFO sightings by multiple commercial airline pilots. A British Airways pilot reported that on November 9th, a very bright unidentified object, moving so fast, came up alongside his plane. The pilot contacted air traffic control, where they were told there was no military exercises in the area that day. A pilot on a Virgin flight said that the object could have been a meteor or another object entering Earth's atmosphere, according to BBC. And the Irish Times reports that a third pilot chimed in, simply adding, "Glad it wasn't just me." The Irish Aviation Authority has begun investigating the reports.
Now, I'm absolutely certain that any pilot would be very, very wary about coming out with anything that makes them sound crazy. After all, this is a profession where we really do demand that the people flying our planes are not completely nuts. But is there potentially another reason why pilots don't want to come out with the truth?
Good afternoon, Alpha, level at 6,000.
November 161 Mike Alpha, good afternoon, Kennedy, altimeter 29 or 82.
29 or 82, 161 Mike Alpha. Dear approach 161 Mike Alpha, I'm having an object in front of me, I don't know what it is.
You mean like a drone or something?
Don't know if it's a drone, but it's bigger than a drone.
Alright, well Mike Alpha, I don't show anything on radar. Looks like it's at your altitude.
Affirmative.
Do you need to turn or do anything?
I need to make a slight left turn.
That's fine, sir, and then I guess whenever you can, just let me know what you think it is.
Will do.
November 1 Mike Alpha, still not sure what it was?
Now it's gone behind the cloud. I have no idea what it is. Definitely something was there.
Okay, I mean, I'll have to assume that it was a drone. That's the only, I mean, I don't know if that's a safe assumption or not, but I guess that's what we'll go by.
Actually, it looks like it had lights on it.
That's really interesting. Again, still show nothing on radar, so I don't know what to say.
Okay, and I'm not delusional.
November 1 Mike Alpha, do you have a second?
Yes, sir.
One of the managers here would like, when you land, and no rush, but when you land, if you could call here, and then they just want to, see if you can give them specifics, any further information. But someone would like you to call. Is that all right? I'll give you a phone number to call.
This is the first time I'm getting a phone number that I'm not in trouble.
Yeah, I just want to make that perfectly clear. You're not in trouble. So let me know when you're ready to copy.
Ready to copy.
It's area code 516-683-29.
That's 516-683-29.
That's correct. And when you call, they'll be expecting your phone call. They'll know you by your call sign.
161 Mike Alpha.
Thank you. November 1 Mike Alpha, descend and maintain 5,000.
161 Mike Alpha down to 5,000.
November 1 Mike Alpha, proceed direct Colts Neck again.
161 Mike Alpha, direct Colts Neck.
I think we all know who's waiting for that pilot when he gets home.